Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome to my channel if you're a new viewer or subscriber. If you're new, thank you for joining. And my ears are new. I got them. Today is Friday, so I had them all day Thursday, on Wednesday evening, along with 2 bottles of hair dye. Because if you look through my other videos, you won't see me in cat ears, and you won't see my hair dyed. You'll see my natural hair color. I'm naturally a redhead whose hair is mostly orange. In my videos I usually make, for those who are new, are usually about my life experiences, things I've gotten through, vlogs, and like some electronics. And I got a few videos, like three videos of vapes. This is the G Priv that I'm vaping on. I got my fan on, so. And the juice right now that's in there is, the acronym is PMS. Peach, Mango, Strawberry. I got my vape and this juice in the tank. That is, Cloud Beast. From Vapor Co. here in Gainesville. They're an awesome place to go to. I would do another video probably about them and my experience with them in an upcoming video. And I have and there's more to come of videos. I'm trying to get back into the swing of posting Monday and Fridays again. I've been posting a lot lately. I just been caught up in life, basically. And with that said, this is one of the things I've been up to. And I'm also was challenged by my friends who I met, who will be mentioned in this video here shortly. And I'm also texting them. Oh, and my hair is supposed to be atomic blue, but it looks more greenish, honestly. And it looked a little different before my mom retouched it up. And I'll talk more about my hair and my experience so far of it, and then probably my next upcoming video, probably. So anyways, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So this weekend, well, I was invited to my best friend Ariel's mom's wedding that I went to. My stepdad had something to do on Friday in Orlando, so it worked out that I was able to go. And sorry for the lighting back there. And yes, I'm in a different spot because this is now my home, because I'm living with my mom and my stepdad. Not getting into too much detail on that, because I just don't want to put that out there. Anyways, so Friday, I get there about 8:30, close to 9 maybe. Yeah, and we kind of missed a spot there, but oh well. Anyways, and oh, those are my ears, by the way. And I didn't sleep at all that night. I tried for like 2-3 hours to sleep. I couldn't. And I had to get up at 5 a.m. And it's like 4:30 or almost 4. And I'm like, do I really want to try and get a few minutes of sleeping? So I didn't. So that day I was up for like 36 hours, if not a little more. Okay? And by the end of the night, I fell asleep. Anyways. So I get to Orlando. Her mom is the bride. You guys saw that video if you're a returning subscriber of the wedding recently that I posted like the other day. like on Monday or Tuesday. Like Tuesday, I think. Sorry, that was an email. And Ariel decided to be a dirt because I had texted her mom saying that I'm on my way. And I should be there about 8. Because I kind of thought Ariel was in school, but she didn't go to school that day. Alright. And she thought that Ariel thought that her mom had said 8 that night. But not really. I was like that morning. So I get there. All the family, her mom, her now stepdad. I don't know if she wants to consider her stepdad or not. And I will probably do that throughout the video, along with drinking my sweet tea, by the way. People at the house were her cousins, her aunt, her stepdad, Connor, that's her boyfriend, and her sister, her 2 sisters, and her brother. And so we hung out. Her mom finally gets home, and later that night, I think it was later that night. It was either that night. I think it was that night. We went to where the wedding was going to be. At the campground that's in Orlando. The kids, and that includes the 3 adults, Ariel, Connor. Sorry, Duncan, for calling your brother your name. Sorry. I've been doing that. I'm trying not to. I know you guys don't like that. Ariel and I. Because we're 19, about to be 20. Here's a little interesting fact. No, I'll get to that later. When it comes. So the 3 of us were in charge of the younger ones. Some of the kids didn't go swimming, but the other adults mostly were setting things up and doing other things for the wedding. While the 3 19-year-olds and the kids went swimming. We went swimming most of the day. I got sunburned on my chest, and my shoulders, and my face. I'm not really red. It's probably just the lighting, really. That I'm going through something right now. And so that's my friend that I met. And so it was pretty fun. And then we went to City Walk several hours later for dinner on our way to the new resort at Universal. And that was pretty funny. Her mom, I took a group of people to get sandwiches for dinner. And sorry, my brain just blanked. And then she comes back. She asks us, who all wants Panda Express? Keep in mind, the table I was at had Connor, Ariel, I, and her cousin. The 3 of us, Connor, Ariel, and I, she was about done. If not, it was like a split second after she was done. We were like, and she like, and it was funny in the moment, and it still is. And what is that? So we ate there. I was gonna pay, but her mom ended up paying for it, cause yeah. So I felt bad, cause I was gonna pay for it for my own food. She didn't have to worry about it. And so Ariel told me about her favorite drink at Starbucks. Oh. Because I told her that I felt bad that because I was willing to pay for it. Oh my cowboy boots. And I said, okay, maybe not right now, because I could tell she was really stressed, and I didn't want to do that to her. Because I didn't want to create more stress. Oh, now you're answering me, Ariel. Now I'm talking about you. And so we ate. A little bit later, we came up with this idea. And I told, when I say mommy, I'm talking about Ariel's mom. That's what a lot of us call her. So we told mommy, at least I told her that, hey, we're gonna go to the bathroom. But we really didn't go to the bathroom. We went to go get a large size of her favorite drink to take back to her. We got back, and she's like, she saw it, and she knew it was for her. She just knew it. And she's like, I knew you guys were going to go to the bathroom. I knew it. I knew you guys were going to the bathroom. I mean, Starbucks. And I told Ariel, I'm like, wow, she really knows us. And then a lot of us went to the resort. At least 3 of us. That includes me, Ariel, and someone else. And we were like, especially Ariel and I were like fangirling so hard over the new resort, so hard. Because it was amazing. It was beautiful. And I'll tell you this, I like that resort a lot better than I do Wyndham. And that says a lot, because I grew up, since I was 5, going to Wyndham. And, hang on. It was a maze. Literally a maze. Trying to find our room that had 2 beds. And so we finally found our room. The adults that are 21 and over, there were no 21-year-olds. It was everyone older than 21. Went out, had a bachelor and bachelorette party. That left Ariel, Connor, and I in charge of the kids. Keep in mind, by this point, I was up for like 30 hours. By this point. And I was in the sun. And I went swimming in a chlorine-filled pool. So we had to keep the kid, like, the last thing I remember, like, being lying on the bed with the 3 adults. Because family, you know, it's a family thing. What was that? I'm weird, I know. And I just remember kind of sternly saying, hey guys, quiet down. There are people around us trying to sleep on the other side and across the hall. Next thing I knew, I'm asleep. Or waking up. And the next day I was told that I was snoring. Which is kind of interesting because I don't really snore anymore. So to me it was pretty funny. And excuse me. And yes, I know my room's a little mess. Ignore the mess, by the way. I wake up, mommy, Aunt Lily, that's her aunt, Ariel's aunt, come back, and the group is gone. And I'm like, so confused of what's going on. I'm like, where is everybody? And I was told that they went back to the house. And then I was like walking back and forth trying to find my phone. And I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, I swear to God I put it on the floor last night. I swear to God. To come to find out, it was put in my purse for me. So that way no one stepped on it. So that's that. Then I Saturday we had a rehearsal, and yeah, nothing really exciting happened that day. To be honest with you, nothing like too exciting other than, well, there was at the rehearsal. The groom said something, and I'm like, how do you know? And his reply was, because you're friends with Arrow. I'm like, oh yeah, true. You. Let's see, what did my buddy say? Oh, really? Sorry. I'm replying to my buddy. Oh. Okay. So the day of the wedding. This is the main topic of the video. This is my experience at this wedding. Keep in mind, this was my third wedding. Sorry, my little square thingy, it just spazzed out. That I've been to. And the only wedding I wanted to actually, like, cry at. The other two, I was still, like, in elementary, beginning to go in middle school type deal. So, and the first one, I really didn't know the people too well, so. I was young. The second one, I knew the person, because technically he was my brother by adoption, because I was adopted. So, but this wedding was more because I'm at the age where I'm like, oh my god. My thought was, oh my god, I can't wait and I know it's gonna be me one day. So I'm like, this is so gonna be me one day, I can't wait. I am really loving my hair. Sorry. And the wedding was like 20 minutes long. Still want to cry. And my buddy, who is Ariel's boyfriend's brother, kind of our friends, kind of became my friends. So we were talking before the wedding because we were running a little late because of traffic, and some of the dresses didn't show up on time, and yeah. And so we were talking, chilling and vaping on my vape. And so the wedding starts, and we were finally seated, and the whole time I'm sitting there, keep in mind, I have makeup on, and there's a full, like, 9 yards of it. Lipstick, eyeliner, eyeshadow, mascara, blush, foundation, all on. And a dress. And my hair straightened. As you can, if you guys are a returning subscriber, you saw in the video I posted. Or if you're on or friends with me on Facebook or my Instagram, you'll see pictures. And the whole time I'm sitting there next to my friend, Duncan. And I'm like, and at one point he's like, don't cry because then you're going to make me cry. And I'm like, oh my god, this makes me want to cry more. Because I knew if I cried, it was going to set him off. And the wedding part, then we walked over to the reception hall where we had the reception. I don't know what the actual building is called. I'm going to call it reception hall. I was talking to Duncan and maybe one other person. No, on the way there, we were like, I bet you Duncan's not going to dance and all this and that. So we get there, we talked to him. It was Connor, Errol, and I. That's kind of the main group, really. As if you can't tell tell already. And we said that we asked him if we were gonna dance, and he said probably not. I don't really do it, or something like along that line, right? And me kind of messing with him, with Duncan, and kind of challenging him a little bit, because it's just kind of, I don't know, just who I am at times, I guess. So I'm like, and kind of hinting at me a little bit as well. I don't know if you caught on to that. If you did, Duncan, let me know. And I'm like, so would you dance with anyone else besides Ariel? And sorry. You think, yeah, I probably would. I haven't seen you in a second. Let me get through this video. And then Ariel and I and one of her friends that I'm not friends with went to the bathroom. So he can change into a dress. No, it's not an actual guy. She actually prefers to be a guy, so I'm gonna clear that up right now. Just to clear it up. Then we went back, and by this point I continued talking to Duncan. Ariel was there. She went inside. I don't know where the rest of the group disappeared to that I was with. And then I noticed he was eating, and I was like, "Ooh, food! I want to go food." Got food, came back, kept talking. I went to get more because me and my hungry self sometimes. I get hungry, okay? Sometimes I gotta be fat. Okay? Normal me stuff. And then eventually they started playing music, they cleared out the space so we can dance. And as the normal, when you have the bride and the groom dance, have their first dance as a couple, married couple. And we all just started dancing. I was dancing all night, I was singing. And I actually slow danced with a few people. Because out of friendship, so. And honestly, I really wanted to, and so I danced with like 5 different people. Maybe I know one for sure. Maybe 2 I've danced more than once with. Yeah, at least 2. I danced with both male and female people at the wedding, and the bride's sister gave her speech, and I almost literally definitely cried at that point. And there was one dance I actually got my shoulder sore. It's better now. Because before I realized that the DJ was speeding up the music, the next thing I knew was me and Duncan were spinning in a circle, skipping and all that. And the next thing I know, we were going fast. I'm like, why are we going fast? Then I noticed the music sped up. And at that point, he slowed down the music. And sped it up again, slowed it down, and sped it up again. And he eventually fell. I'm like, whoa. And later I'm like, how am I still spinning? And so, like 11 o'clock, we got back to the house. The bride and groom went back to the hotel. And I stayed up until like 3:37 in the morning talking to one of my new friends who I got his kick. And the people who had to go to school in the morning on Monday went to bed. Because Connor and we're both done with school. I'm actually graduated. He finished early. It's just the type of schooling we both went to. His is similar to my school, so. To my crow. For those who are returning subscribers, and seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. So, and on the left hand, because she had to take the kids to school and everything. Connor was tired. We were all tired, and the next day we were pretty sore. Monday rolls around. I slept for like maybe 3 hours because it was like 6:30 when I got up or woke up and couldn't go back to sleep because there were motions and that kind of woke me up because I was in the living room. Ow! Sorry, pulled my hair, and that and a cat kept meowing because she's in heat. What was I saying? I have no idea. Anyways. I did not want to go home. It was like 5:30 when I got picked up. And I was just beginning to feel like I was at home. I was beginning to feel comfortable. Felt normal. Felt natural. Ariel and didn't want me to go home either. And stuff. And I told her. And I really didn't want to go home because I felt like I was at home. And I really didn't want to leave behind my best buddies. Because they live in Orlando, I live in Gainesville. So, there's the distance. Not easy. Especially since I cannot drive and I don't have my license. Don't even have a car. Let alone a license. I don't even have my permit. At least. So yeah, thank you for returning and thank you for watching. And I really appreciate it if you can subscribe and share with your family and friends and so forth. And peace out until next time, y'all.